the CEO was surprised to find the woman who was publicly humiliated by his mistress for an hour was actually his own CEO's wife. He was so scared that his legs went limp. Then he realized that his mistress had messed with someone she shouldn't have. It turns out that 3 hours ago, the CEO's wife came back from abroad. She booked a surgery with a top doctor for one of her husband's elders. Knowing that the CEO's elder was hospitalized without a ward, the wife decided to give up her mother's hospital room. Unbeknownst to the CEO, the elder is actually the mother of the mistress. In order to give the CEO more power, the wife invested $500 million in the hospital and gave the position of the head to her husband. As a result, their intimate behavior was discovered by the mistress's sister. She hurriedly took her cell phone to record and told the mistress about the CEO's other women. She said that the woman's mother was living in the ward of Junior's mother. An angry mistress rushed to the CEO's mother-in-law's hospital room and dragged the CEO's mother-in-law out of bed, reprimanded her for raising a mistress daughter, and she was so shameless as to steal her own mother's bed. The CEO's mother-in-law didn't understand what the mistress said. She was trying to explain, but she was mercilessly abused by the mistress and her mother's sister. They even called a crowd of spectators. They said the one who was beaten was the mistress's mother. The president's wife, who learned of her mother's accident, quickly rushed back to the hospital. She angrily saved her mother from the mistress, reprimanded the mistress for assaulting her mother. Unexpectedly, the mistress slapped the CEO's wife, saying that as the wife of the CEO, bullying a mistress, what consequences are there to fear? The trio transferred their anger to the CEO's wife. Not only tore her jacket and snatched her handbag, they took the president's wife and her mother to the hospital lobby, slandering them as a shameless mistress, mother and daughter, taking advantage of their physical privileges, taking over other people's beds, delaying the treatment of other patients in the hospital. But she didn't know that the mistress and her daughter are in fact the real president of the group. She is making an irreversible mistake.